Donk, 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 donk. Donk, 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 donk. Hey y'all, I'm James Wright and welcome to my shop. Today is October the 18th and we've had a lot of fun things going on this weekend. I actually did a video on a hand plane versus sandpaper. Which is better? Apparently there is a lot of debate going back and forth about planing is better, leaves you a smoother surface, and other people are like, no, sanding is better, it will adhere better with the finish. And so I did a video actually comparing the two and going back and forth between the two. And I really just wanted to do a quick comparison to see which one would work. And so I did some maple and some red oak. Figured those were two fairly common woods with two different grain types, and was fairly surprised. The end product was almost identical. And yes, there were a lot of other variables, and I've had a lot of people say, well, you didn't try planing and you didn't go to a higher grit on the sandpaper, and your plane had a nick in it, and there were other things like that. And so I think that this means that I'm going to have to do a bigger video with a whole lot of other options and do like a cabinet scraper and a card scraper and a smoothing plane and sandpaper to 200 and sandpaper to 300 and sandpaper to 500 and sandpaper to 3000, and then do it on like 6 different types of woods. And so I'd end up with like, 50 different samples out here that I'm testing and feeling and seeing which ones I like. So that might be a video coming out soon. But the second one was HoldFasts. These are a tool that I absolutely love. They are so simple. They're just a hunk of steel, but yet they work so well and they hold material down to the bench. Just a fun tool. And I love HoldFasts. They are a blast to use. Yeah. So if you've ever wondered how these work, what they do, feel free to go check out the video. The big exciting thing for me this last week is I got most of the work done on the dresser carcass. I still have to do the top, the false top that the main top will actually get attached to. So I'm still kind of thinking through exactly how I want to do that, but hopefully this week there'll actually be a video coming out on that and have the next installment of the dresser. So I'm really looking forward to that. So another fun thing going on this week is I'm teaming up with 2 other YouTubers to create a new podcast, the Crafted Podcast. And it's really going to be about making in general, woodworking, leatherworking, electronics, and other things like that, and bringing different ideas and different aspects into the world of making in general. And it's kind of a fun idea, and we have some interesting twists in mind to make it a little bit different from your normal podcast, putting a little bit more work into it than what you'd normally expect. So this is going to be something kind of fun, and if you want to get in on the first ever live broadcast of it, we'll have a link, craftedpodcast.com. I'll leave a link in the description below. So each week we're going to have a live broadcast, and later, once the audio has been edited down, then it will be issued out as a regular podcast to everyone. And the live broadcast, we're trying to make it a little more interactive, so if you have questions and things like that, we can live talk about them and possibly even bring some guests on, and that might be kind of fun. So this should be a little bit different from your normal podcast, and I'm looking forward to it. A couple really great guys, and this is going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that, and I look forward to seeing you on Thursday for the first live broadcast. The next video for this next week is probably going to be the bevel down versus the bevel up. Which plane is better? What are they used for? What are the differences? Particularly, which one should I grab first? Which one should I buy? So I'm going to try to do a little bit of comparison between the two and see what we come up with that. Last week I threw out the idea of doing a Q&A. I thought that would be something maybe I could possibly do. And wow, a lot of people suddenly threw questions at me and said, I want to do a Q&A. I've got a lot of questions for you. So I'm going to do a live Q&A that will be this Saturday at noon Central Time. So if you are on the East Coast, that will be 1 p.m. If you're on the West Coast, that would be, 10 o'clock, 10 a.m.? So, and if you're around the world, well, then I guess you have to figure out from that. But I will be leaving a link in the description below on a live broadcast, but I will be broadcasting on this channel. So at that time, you will see this channel go live, and you can hop on and ask your questions. If you can't make it and would like to leave questions, send them to me. I will be glad to answer them. And I will be posting the video, so if you can't make it to the live session, you can watch that after. So if there's anything we want to see, let me know. I'd love to hear it. The shout out for this week is to BALES Workshop. His guy is really kind of cool, and he does this fun thing where he talks to himself while he's in the workshop, and his projects are absolutely phenomenal. He's done some very, very interesting projects. For my concrete USB, that was a thing for Graco whatever, very cool with that, to this Lego in-stand with a removable panel and a downlight, and just a really interesting channel with a lot of great ideas, good video work, and whenever he puts out a video, I absolutely love it. So go check out his workshop, and I know it's something you're going to enjoy. So that's about it for this week. I've got some fun things coming up. Hopefully I'm going to be doing some more on the dresser. I've got a very cool project that I'm working on for my wife, but don't tell her, she doesn't know. Got the video coming up about the bevel up versus bevel down plane, which is better. Guess we'll have to wait and find out. And a lot of other things going on in the shop. So if there's something particular you'd like to know about, please let me know. If you have a question for the Q&A, let me know in the comments below, or send me an email. I'd love to see that. Q&A, again, will be Saturday at noon here Central Time, and it'll go live on this channel. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to seeing you then. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. If you did like this video, please hit like and think about subscribing. I do want to say an enormous, huge thank you to the patrons on Patreon. As always, your encouragement just blows me away. If you like this video, feel free to check out one of my others. You might find something you like there. And until next time, have a wonderful day.